Romandeep Padda from Calgary, Alberta. And he's going up against Frederic Mercier from Taekwondo Granby, St. Alphonse de Granby.
That's right, Dan. This is the same weight division as the last match we just saw with Bashir and Co. So this is also the repechage.
So Romandeep Padda will be wearing blue, representing Alberta. And Frederic Mercier from St. Alphonse de Granby in Quebec, from Taekwondo Granby, representing that province. Frederic Mercier, 28 years old, one of the older competitors in this sport.
That's right, Dan. We're finding with electronic systems, and because of the not need as much power in today's game, you do find the younger athletes getting to the national level and international level at a much younger age. But 28 is getting there a little bit longer in the tooth for a combat sport. But there is actually one 5-time Olympian from the USA named Stephen Lopez. He's trying for his 6th Olympics in 2020, and he is almost 40.
Frederic Mercier leading this one, 1-0 early in the opening round of this 3-round repechage. Winner stays alive. Loser has their tournament ended. Padda being coached by Shelley Vitesse Bert in his corner. And Frederic Mercier coached by his dad, Pierre Mercier. Now there's points scored by Mercier. Mercier in red. Romandeep Padda representing Alberta in blue. There's a good kick by Padda. It sounded great, but didn't register on the chest protector.
An interesting fact about Blues coach there, Shelley, she was a bronze medalist at Olympic Games, but at a pre-Olympic game before it was an official, Olympic game, and she actually is still competing today, but in the Poomsae division in patterns.
Padda scoring with a punch. Here's Mercier on the attack. And a warning issued against Mercier, which allows Padda to tie things up with 3 seconds remaining in the round.
That's right. He got that warning for stepping out of the ring. It didn't look like he actually stepped out of the ring.
And another point taken away, so Padda.
And the coach is protesting that because he did not actually step out of the ring. And the coach has every right, and he should win that protest. So the first minus point he got was because he did the motion of the front leg kick without the intention of hitting the body, which he was deserved. But then the referee gave him a second one for stepping outside the ring, and he did actually not. And he should win that one.
The element of respect in this sport, not only by the combatants against each other, but everybody there's an element of respect for the referees. There's an element of respect for the judges. I don't think I've been called sir more in my life than today. Very impressive.
That's right, Dan. That's one of the great things about martial arts and why parents choose to put their children in martial arts. Obviously, there's the physical benefits, the confidence that you gain, but the respect that the athletes show for their coaches, their instructors, the people they meet, the strangers they meet, is something that is a lifelong skill that stays with you for the rest of your life. So we are very proud of that as martial artists, and we want to continue that.
Frederic Mercier in red. His coach, Pierre Mercier, bringing out the card for the video replay request. His contention is that his fighter did not step out of the ring.
That's right. So in order to be a proper infraction, both feet have to be clearly outside the ring. So outside the ring is in that red area that you see on your screen. If both feet are outside, then they do get a minus point.
And the judges continue to discuss. This is like the NHL war room, kids.
That's right. So what the referees are doing back there is they're reviewing the videos and they're going to take back to that moment in time, and they're trying to actually find that moment that the warning was issued. So that's what takes up a lot of the time. And then I think this infraction was pretty easy to see, but I think they're having probably a hard time getting to that exact moment.
There you see two of the officials, not the officials, they're looking at it as well, but it's at the other end of the table that that's the back of the referee's head as he waits, and the request is good, so Mercier will get his card back, and the point given to Romandeep Padda will be taken away, and no blood, figuratively, in that opening round with both competitors scoring 2.
Yeah, it's a very close game, Dan. No clear, obvious winner in my mind. Let's see if either player kind of changes the strategy for the second round.
Well, both fighters are going to be fresh. They've had quite a wait.
That's right. So some coaches actually strategically do use that video replay card to give their players breathing room if they need it.
There's a good kick to the chest protector that doesn't score. And the chest protector of Mercier has to be retied.
Now you'll notice if you watch the previous fight, the fighting styles are a little bit different from these two compared to the last two. They're a little bit slower, a little bit taller. If you're taller, you end up being slower. And if you are shorter, you tend to be a little bit faster. So these guys not moving quite as fast as the last two, but
both righties.
That's right.
No points thus far, 50 seconds in to round
Great
2.
punch.
There's a punch, and it registers. So Mercier in the lead. Padda takes one to the head, but it doesn't score.
And he's asking for his coach. You saw there the motion. He's asking for his coach to do the video replay, but the coach is very smart, very experienced, knows that you actually cannot protest a headshot because the electronics will determine the point.
He's making her point with the official on the mat right now. Orders the break. 4-3 for Romandeep Padda, so it's scored. Here's another headshot by Padda that scores.
So actually Boo making that request from his coach does show his inexperience. He should know that he's not allowed to contest an electronic headshot.
Hasn't hurt him. Leading 7-3. 10 seconds left in the round. And again, Mercier going for the bundle with the headshot as round 2 ends, and Mercier in a bit of a hole here, trailing by 4 going into the third round.
That's right, Dan. And again, only one of his points he earned himself, which was with that punch. So you see on his scoreboard there's a number 3 for red, and you see 2 dots underneath. That was from 2 infractions that the blue player caused, and then he got that 1 point from that punch, if you recall. So he hasn't actually successfully scored to the body or head just yet.
So Mercier in tough, trying to get inside on the much taller Romandeep Padda. Tough order.
That's right. The height difference actually is not too bad in this case. I have seen head and shoulder difference. So it's nothing that's insurmountable, but he definitely needs to do a new strategy in the second round.
Third round.
That's right, the third and final round.
And Padda going for the head. Mercier comes back with an attempt at hitting the helmet sensor on his own.
Didn't make the contact, wasn't successful. And red tried that back kick, so he turned and went to the body and tried to score. He was not successful. If he was, he would have gotten 2 points for the body and then another technical point, a third point because he spun.
Padda on the defensive, Mercier in red on the attack. Can't get anything through. Romandeep Padda does. In a defensive alignment, scores 2 with a body blow.
Red again trying with the punch. It has been successful. He got it once, but he's going to need to do a lot more than that. Punch is only 1 point, and he's down by 6 with only a minute left.
Mercier just able to score 1 point on his own. Padda being penalized twice. And he's being penalized the third time, so Mercier gets another point, getting back within 5 with 55 seconds left to go in the round and the fight.
And that was not a good call, actually, by the ref. He said that blue knee blocked, but he actually did not. He actually got blocked by red. Oh, another body shot by blue. Great.
Padda leading 11-4.
An awkward punch, and it was not rewarded.
All the commands from the referees in Korean.
That's correct. Oh, great spin hook kick. So red just spun and hit to the head. And he got 3 points for it, and now he will be rewarded a technical point. So that's what the corner referees are saying, add an additional point for that spin. Now, the unfortunate thing is he did fall down, so he also loses a point.
Romandeep Padda scores with a couple of body shots. Oh, no. Mercier in trouble here. Padda continues to Padda his lead, 21-8.
Don't celebrate too early, blue.
Great flurry here.
That is very bad sportsmanship from blue there for a whole bunch of reasons. One, he could get very seriously hurt by going on the ground like that, and no reason to celebrate like that. As we mentioned before, martial arts is about respect and discipline, and there's no need to do any of that right now.
So a 21-8 victory. 14 points from Romandeep Padda in that third and final round. Frederic Mercier did very well to get 5 to finish with a total of 8, but it definitely not enough.
That's right, Dan. So he did try a lot harder in that third round. Was rewarded for those 5 points, but then blue also pushed back with just as much, if not more, energy, and was able to match him point for point. And red just didn't have enough to take the win, so his nationals are over.
So Romandeep Padda will continue to fight on in the tournament. Frederic Mercier has a story to tell all his friends and family. We'll take a break and be back with more of the 2018 Canadian Taekwondo Championships from the EY Center in just a moment.